Today we learned the goodnight gorilla signs in our baby sign class. So we're going to go over those. So good is one hand from our chin down to our other hand that is stationary. Does not matter which hand you choose to use. Good. And then night is one hand is flat across, creating like a horizon. This is our sun going down. So good night. Good night. So, for our story, good night, gorilla. For each page that doesn't have words, it's okay to just talk to your baby about what's on the page, what's happening. Letting them hear what's going on is going to build their brains and their vocabulary. So, good night, elephant. Our elephant goes a trunk that comes down off our nose and back up. Good night, lion. Our lion is this big mane that comes from our forehead and arches back over our head. Good night, hyena. Our hyena is index and pinky fingers straight up, all the other fingers together, and it goes across like this. Good night, giraffe. Our giraffe is the hand shape of a C, comes from our neck and straight up. So, giraffe. Good night, armadillo. So we've got our little armadillo with his long straight tail and our shell, armadillo. And then all the animals are going back to following the zookeeper to his home. They go in through his door. They find a spot to sleep in his bed. His wife says, "Good night, dear," which really is sweetheart. Good night, sweetheart. And she hears a lot of good night, good night, good night, good night. And her eyes straight open. Turns on the light. Takes all the animals back to the zoo. And she says, "Good night, zoo." That was Z-O-O. She goes back to her home. This is a new sign we haven't learned, home. It's a closed fist. It's the same hand shape as more, but we do it by our chin and our ear. Home. And she says, "Good night, dear." And he says, "Good night," back to her. And then the mouse says, "Good night, gorilla." All done.